that you know who he is.
Absolutely.
I believe that. Hey, you've been a great guest. It's very important, people. We need to get out. We need to make sure our kids are getting the proper witness and the
Absolutely.
proper time. It gives me hope. You give me hope because there's a lot of bad in the world.
Yeah, there
we
is.
fight. I'm in the political business, and it's just harsh.
Yeah,
and
it is.
My son always says one thing. It's not the Republican thing, the Democrat thing, but it's the Christian thing. Let's be kind to one another, that kind of thing.
Absolutely.
Thank you for coming on.
Thank you. Thank you.
On the water with good old Steve and Mike. Floating on the water with good old Steve and Mike.
Good evening, folks. Welcome to the Let's Go Fishing Show, and Mike and I are glad to be over here tonight. Right after Thanksgiving, and we hope that you all had a wonderful and happy Thanksgiving. And I really apologize for not really sending that off good week, Thursday week. Last week we had Dylan to show a replay, and I got to watch some of that. Mike, it was right before the free fishing day. Yeah, that's the one that he picked to show, and that was fine, and done all right. So we're going to move right along here tonight. We got shucks, I don't know. Mike's got some crappie film, and we got 2 night fishing trips up on North, and so we got a little film, Mike. It makes a lot better show when we got some fishing film.
It does.
And I'll wait before we get into that here in just a minute to show some of the stuff there. We had Wesley and I went Thursday night, and wasn't that right? Yeah, we went Thursday night, then you and I went to Norris on Friday night. Mm-hmm. And I was too sorry to go on Saturday night and should have went. That was the best night of the 3. And but I just didn't go, and I hate that I didn't now, because the moon was getting brighter and brighter each night, and had a lot of things. I mean, you folks think we're crazy. It wasn't that cold. I don't know what to get down, and it wasn't that bad. It was in the upper 30s, I think, something like that. So, but it wasn't that bad. I mean, as far as the cold, it was actually, I thought Thursday night was or Friday night was a little warmer than what it was on Thursday night for me and Wesley. I may be wrong, but I just have to go back and check that temperature. But both nights were been up there in a lot colder temperatures than that, Mike.
Yes, sir.
Even though it was day fishing, and that kind of thing. But it was pretty. I mean, I thought I had a ball myself. I was enjoying the trip and both nights. So anyway, we'll have the film for that here in a little bit. Like I said, I want to say hello to Dad and to Bill and Mike Pennington. And there's his name and number up there on the phone. Now listen, Mike is the go-between with the decals, that we're trying to get rid of, and so let's see which one of them's going. Yeah, there it is. Single. I knew it was. Anyway, you can call Mike Pennington, get with him, and there's his number on the phone. He's said he'd be more than glad, and he's a heck of a guy. He just helps us every way he can. And he said, that someone down in the Harriman area that would be interested in buying the decal, and we've got about 5-6 different colors as of right now, and he would be the helper on getting you the decals and that kind of thing. So we want to thank old Mike for doing that. And he's, like I said, he's just one of the family, pretty much. Anyway, Mike, what do you want to do first?
That's up to you. We'll show you film at Norris.
Okay, because I got a bag here. Let me reach over here. This bag right here is full of baits and plastic trailers, and I'm not going to dump them out. While we're showing the film, I'm going to dump these things out on my cardboard back in here so that you can see them. But, you know, that's just what you got to do. You got to just, just change up. There you go, Dylan. I mean, you know, there's just trailers and jigs and spinner baits and everything in the world in there. And then the biggest thing that you want to do is don't go up there without your pink trailers. Now, I'm going to tell you what, you're going to have a hard time finding these hot pink trailers in the Uncle Josh. You're going to have a hard time finding them. So the best thing to do is get the closest plastic you can come up with. And Mike, you didn't bring your pink spinnerbait, did you?
No.
Dadgummit, son of a gun. Man, that was going to be the showcase of the show right there. He's got a bucktail dyed spinnerbait, bucktail hair that's dyed pink, and he had that. I had him down pretty bad. He hadn't done worth a hoot, and he, so I finally said, you might have had caught one fish or maybe two, I don't know, and I said, Mike, put one of these jigs on. It's a little peanut jig, 1/4 ounce. It's got the fine rubber. It's a kind of a watermelon green, a little dark watermelon, and had 4, 5, 6 strands of chartreuse in its back, down on the backside. And he was just eating that. Wesley, I got him on it on Thursday night, and then went right back Friday night, Mike and I put. I couldn't get Mike to put one on, and this, heck, I think I'd put 9 in the boat, and he hadn't had the first one yet, and so finally got him straightened out there, and I said, Mike, put you a piece of that hot pink pork rind on behind that black spinnerbait you got, and throw it out there a time or two. Well, he wouldn't do it. So anyway, went to another hour, a couple hours there, and finally, I said, are you going to try that hot pink? I said, that's what I caught 4 of my fish on it there the night before, and on a black spinnerbait. He said, well, what about a hot pink spinnerbait? He said, I got one. I said, yeah, put it on there. Well, heck, the first dead blame cast he made caught one about 3 pounds. And then I think you caught 4 off that point, and 2 of them was back-to-back casts.
Yeah, it was.
And,
It was.
It just hard-headed and wouldn't listen. I tried to tell him. But anyway, like I said, I just picked all that stuff up out of the floor of the boat and throwed it in that bag to bring over here, because we went through a lot of baits.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out what was going to work.
15 or 20 different baits in my tray there that we'd cut off and trying something different.
Yeah. And old buddy Bill gave me that jar of pork rind back about a month ago, and he said I had a jar of it, and it faded out, and he said, well, here, I'll give you this jar right here, son. And I said, all right, leave it in here. Well, sure enough, buddy, it'll work. Don't think it won't. But we're going to get to the film, and we'll come back, and hopefully I can get some of these baits out here and show you a little bit of what we was experimenting with, trying to find the right color and the right bait and all that kind of stuff. So, Dylan, put us on the film, will you?
All right, Papa hooked in something big here. I believe it's a rockfish.
Whoa. Tell them a little more about what we're doing.
Yeah, we're up here at Norris.
Thanksgiving
Thanksgiving night, yeah.
Yeah, beautiful night.
Moon's out bright.
Whoa, come here now.
First fish of the night, first bite of the night.
Dang it, man.
I don't know if we got a big enough net.
I don't know what
Let
we
the
have
big-
either, Wes.
Left the big net at the house.
Yeah, we sure did. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Golly, bum, right there he is.
Yep, that's exactly what that is. I'll have to get the grippers on him. He ain't got a net big enough.
Heck, I'd put him in that net head first. Mind, learn, see.
He might go in there.
Get him, yeah, you got him. All right, good job. Good job. Let me have the net.
Yeah, you
Good job. Got him. Oh, man, wow. Dang it, did he
Golly,
knock
bud.
the snot out of that bait. I mean, he knocked the snot out of it.
That's a nice one.
Yeah. Get him off and get him back in the water.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Oh.
We'll get him off there and get him back in the water. All right. There's Papa with our first smallmouth of the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Not a bad fish.
Hold on, buddy. I'll get you loose.
Colored up pretty.
Yeah. Yeah, right through the nose. All right, Wes, that ain't too bad a fish.
No, not too bad.
All right.
All right. Get him back in the water and get another.
Yeah, folks, remember our sponsors, and you know, we knew the weather was going to get bad the next few days, and this right here is not bad at all. Little light breeze blowing. We just had to come up here and try them, Wes.
Oh, yeah.
Remember our sponsors, folks, and let's go fishing. I hope everybody's had a wonderful Thanksgiving, and God bless you all, and we'll try to get another fish on.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
All right, there's Papa with a nice fish.
Okay, folks, I'm going to show you something here. Them dang smallmouth they're crazy. When you think a color that ain't no good, heck, Wes, I got to get that hook out of it. Dang it, man. Well, it's hung up. He knocked my skirt off. There we
There
go.
went.
Got him in.
Yeah.
Okay.
There he is. Nice fish.
Nice fish, buddy. Yeah, that fish there's all right. We'll take a
Yeah.
bunch of them tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, pretty
Yeah.
fish. Back in the water.
Back in the water.
All right. I meant to show him. I wanted
I'm
to show
still
him this
recording.
bait. You still recording?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's a black skirt and a pink chunk. And he jumped all over.
Yep, yeah,
Sure
he did. All right.
All right, let's get another one. What do
Let's
you
do
say?
it. Let's do it. All right, Papa got another fish on here.
Yep. Oh,
I
man.
missed. Well,
I believe we still missed him. Hold on, I'll get him up there too. Good job. All right. We're trying to get a little pattern on them here.
mm-hmm.
We're just about there. Just
about
about.
there.
Well,
Yep.
all right.
There he is, another nice fish.
Yeah. Number three.
Number 3. Get another.
All right.
All right, there's Papa with another fish.
Caught a small one a minute ago. We didn't even fool with filming him, but
No.
that right there a little better.
Oh, yeah.
All right. That's
right.
number 5.
Yep.
That's on that black and pink again, Wes.
Oh, yeah, that smallmouth, he'll hit anything.
They'll hit anything that looks like
Anything flashy.
anything that we wouldn't fool with.
Yeah. All right. Get another.
All right. All right, folks. Our old West is with a good largemouth now.
That's a nice one.
That's number 6. Number 6. All right. Now, West, what did he hit?
That dang watermelon and blue.
Watermelon and blue. All right. Let's get him back in the water and we'll get another.
All right.
All right. West got number 7. What did you say that?
7.
Number 7. Okay, West. Good job. Let's get another one, bud.
Do it.
All right, folks. Wait a minute, Wes. They're fogged up here. Yeah, a little better. Yeah, that's a good fish right there, buddy.
That's a healthy fish.
Healthy fish. That's a nice one.
Oh, yeah, it is.
All right, back in the water. That's number 8.
Number 8.
Let's get another.
Get another.
All right, folks. Our Wes is with another nice fish. I tell you what Wesley's done here. He's caught 4 here on me with a chartreuse. Well, it's a green with chartreuse in it and a watermelon chunk, and he's killing me. I got to change baits. That's a good one, Wes.
Nice one.
Yeah, back in the water.
Back in the water.
All right, get another one, old buddy.
Well, he finally tied on the same thing I was throwing and got him one there.
Yeah, number 9.
Number
Wes.
9. Little fish, but they still count.
Yeah, back in the water.
Back in the water. Get another. All right, there's probably number 10, I believe.
Yeah, it's 10 or 11. I lost count,
I have to.
but looking good. Dang it, got him double hooked. Yeah, I have. Now then, there you go. Old buddy. It's real easy. Get that thing out. There it is.
Yep, there it is. We'll get him back in the water and get
Green
another.
and chartreuse, and yep,
Yep, all right.
got him.
Yep.
All right.
All right. There's probably with another nice fish.
Yeah, I don't know, Wes. It's that.
I think that's 11 or 12. I don't remember.
Yeah, I've lost count. Yeah,
Yeah.
between 10 and 11, lost count. I don't know. There it is.
Yeah.
There's the bait. All righty,
All right.
back in the water.
Back in the water.
All right, folks, our Wes is with another little fish. And it's a little fish, but boy, he sure is pretty, ain't he, Wes?
Yeah, he is colored up nice.
He's colored up nice. I don't know how many that makes, 12, 13, something like
Something
that.
like that.
All right, back in the water. Let's go. All right, folks. I don't know, it's getting on close to 6:30, somewhere along there. Mike and I, what time is it, Mike?
7:45.
6:45. All right. Wesley and I wound up with 13 in the boat last night. Wes missed 2 or 3, 4 more we had on, got off. But anyway, we're back up here. Got a lot of cloud cover over the moon. It is kind of hazy. It's shining through a little bit. We're going to get out here and see if we can catch a fish. I'm going to show you something here in the bottom of the boat. Yeah, which this right here don't count. Mike left that out from last week. But there's a bunch of the baits we were throwing there last night. Probably be worse again tonight. So anyway, remember our sponsors, folks, and let's go fishing. All right, give it a little gas there. Okay, good deal. You're good. All right, Mike and I are going to get back at it, see if we can come up with something. Stay tuned. Hopefully we'll have a fish on the line. Remember our sponsors, folks. Let's go fishing.
Steve's got our first fish there. He's a nice little small.
Yeah. Yeah, we take a couple of dozen of them right there, Mike. They ain't
Yeah.
bad. On
Yep.
that green chartreuse and watermelon trailer.
Wow, look at him.
Yeah, it is.
Well, that line twisted bad.
Yeah, you know how them smallmouth are, Mike.
Yeah, I do.
All right, there he goes.
Steve's got another on here. He's jumping, breaking water, and carrying on.
Here he comes, Mike. He's running like a float
I hear you.
We got to count him. Wesley said. Yeah, you got to count them. If they bite, you got to count them.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Back in the water he goes, Mike.
Back in
That's
the water.
number 2. You're going to have to give me some help.
Yeah, that's right.
I had. Yep, there he is. Yeah. Yeah, and another little one. Yeah, we'll take them. Oh, whoa, now hold still, buddy. I'll get you. Hey, Mike, that's number 3. I'll tell you what. You're going to have to get bigger size than that.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Huh?
That's for sure.
Yeah. You look at that now. One showed up.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah.
Yeah.
Sure did.
One showed up, Mike.
Yeah, that's a nice
Yeah.
one.
Man. Dang it, that's a nice one. All right. What does that make? 5? 4?
4, I think.
4. All right, there you go. Golly, man, I'd like to have. All right, folks, Mike's back there in the back, hitting him on another bait, and there's number 5 in the boat. Pretty fish, pretty fish. We're gonna get him back in the water. There he goes.
So you got another small one there.
Yeah, number 6 in the boat, Mike.
Number
Boy,
6.
he thought he was a monster.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he did.
He
Man.
just mean.
Yeah, look at him. Golly, bum. Yeah, it said, turn me loose, Mike.
Yeah. Okay. You found him another one. There, finally. Had a little dry spell coming around through there.
Yeah, number 8, Mike.
Number 8, too.
Okay.
Sounds good. Get back out.
Get back up. Come here, mate. God dang it. Well, I'll be kiss my grits.
Needle nose.
I got it then. I can just get him to, well, hooked him again. Ah! Quit. Open that mouth. Heck, I've had you unhooked once already. Golly, bum.
Okay. You get the needle nose and get him back
Yeah,
in the
let
water.
me get the needle nose.
Let's see. Found another smallie in there.
Yep. You got the hook in the dip net, Mike.
Yeah.
Get that out now then. Get my line up here and pull that jig up. Pop that little old hook right out of there. Like that.
Yes, sir.
Mike, that's 10 or 11. I don't remember.
Yeah. We call it 10.
Call it 10? Okay, well.
You can go out and he took off.
All right. Old Mike's got a good fish there now, folks. Got a boy, Mike.
Yeah.
Good deal. I think that's number 12, ain't it?
Yeah, he let 12 get off, so I guess you have to count that.
Well, let's see. Did I record that? Let's see that thing. Make sure I got it, because I may not. There it is, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's it right there. All right. All right, that dang Mike's got another good fish on that pink spinner bait. All right, Mike. That's a pretty fish right there now.
Mm-hmm.
Get him back in the water.
Yeah.
Now I'm recording. Yeah, I think that's number 15 there, Mike.
That's 15, too.
All right, back in the water he goes. All right, here we go. Okay, we're back. I'm sitting here trying to finish up the board and get these baits hung up here, and I'm going to continue to do that while we're talking here. You know, that, where's that little old green jig, Mike? Flop the lid on that box right there. And we'll go ahead and get it up here, you know, that kind of thing. Let's see here, do that like that. And scoop
You ain't
this.
got no more of them.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I done checked. Don't be telling me that. It's either in that bag or right down it. Right there it is. See him right there?
Yeah.
All right, put that back in there. Now, this right here was, let me get my trailer on here. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna lay him. Well, when you put that trailer on there, it don't want to lay down there right. I'll lay that to the side like that, and then we'll put the trailer over here beside it, kind of, or down and under it, one, either way. Dadgummit, come on out there, boys. Don't be so dadgum contrary. Here we go. Put that there like that right there. How's that? And we'll just start sticking these things up through here, you know. Mike, whatever it takes here to get this thing done. Anyway, while we're talking here, we're going to show a few this stuff
And
here.
there was several different black with copper glitter. You got a black with blue glitter, and
Yeah.
watermelon and black, and just a solid black in the frog hair, and then the copper crawl, and there's a brown with a chartreuse on it, and of course she throwed that brown orange spinnerbait, and that's looks like a watermelon and green pumpkin or something there, and of course the brown jig, and you had this in here, that's another watermelon jig there, watermelon trailers, and
Yeah.
stuff there. He told an assortment of different colors, and like I say, I told her about changed up, had 5 rods laid out, and seemed like I changed every one of them every time to something different, and never did find anything they'd hit besides that little green jig until I got on that pink spinnerbait.
Right.
And I remember how I done so good down at Dale Holler with it, and put it on there and started catching them on
Yep.
that one point there. And,
Yep.
we fished about 3 or 4 humps, and out there under the water, and some of them come up 15 foot, 10 foot or something, and we never caught the first fish off of any of them. You couldn't see no minnows on them or nothing.
Yeah.
Out in the middle of nowhere, you could find minnows nowhere on that lake. I don't know what was going on with them, but
Let's see. I think I pretty well got a deal on
they
everything.
just seemed like they was just in certain spots, and especially where you had a place that had a drop to it, where run out there one way and had a drop on one side or the other of it or something on a point, and
Yep.
it's kind of weird. Of course, that moon was coming and going. Clouds got dark clouds moving in for that rain and stuff, and it was coming in, and it covered up the moon, and it'd come back out, but not real bright because it still had that thin clouds over top of it. Wasn't near bright like it was on Saturday night.
Yeah.
And,
All right. Dylan, let's see. Whoop, what was that? Oh, okay. Hold on. Had one little foul up right here.
fell off on you.
It fell off on me. Yeah, it sure did. Let me do this. Lay this thing down here through the eye. Like that. 1 second. And then we'll show what we got here. Yeah. All right. I believe they'll stay there now. Well, that one didn't. What happened to that, Mike?
To the aisle.
Huh?
Let's go to the aisle.
I did. I had it in the loop there, but it come loose. Okay. Now, give me another pin right here. Now I believe we're ready. Finally. We are ready. Okay, Dylan, get us a close-up here. And what the devil's up with that? How am I missing that loop in that thing? Now then. All right, give us a close-up there, Dylan. Okay, here we go. let's move this right over here like this. Okay, this is a watermelon colored skirt, and we tried it with a black trailer, and even with a watermelon trailer. There you go, Dylan. You're getting right on it now. Then we come over here to the next one. It's sort of a brown looking color. It is actually brown with some black specks in it. And we had a pumpkin seed trailer behind it, And we would, kind of change up this, that, and the other. I even tried a watermelon with a little touch of orange on the tips and that kind of thing behind this brown. And this, you just change up something. And then, as you can see, I had a black hair fly on with a 101 chunk behind it, or not a 101. It's just called a tiny chunk by Zoom. It's the 101 size that Uncle Josh used to make years ago. And then we came over here to the little peanut jig that we were fishing, and I'm going to hold this up because I want you to be able to see that little bit of green in the back of it. There's about 6 or 8 strands of chartreuse in the back side of that green jig, and had a watermelon trailer on it, and that's what Wesley was catching them on Thursday night, and finally that's what I started throwing on Friday night, and Mike finally changed up and put him one on. So that was more or less the bait that we were catching those fish on, regular, and that kind of thing. So it paid off for us, It really did. And had this little watermelon trailer behind it. And I don't know that you couldn't have done just as good if you'd put one of the bigger trailers behind it, more or less. But this is just we try this, take this swimmy chunk right here. Mike likes to fish that swimmy chunk a lot. Then you got a twin tail trailer right here. And then you got this crawdad looking trailer up here on the corner that we try, and even have this vibratail trailer, another twin tail. We just kind of alternate around, let them tell us what to do, and then that's kind of what we look for. If when I don't get a fish on the first cast, I kind of feel like I'm not in the right zone. I'm not throwing what they're wanting, and but that's kind of what we do. We just try different things till we find out what seems to be the best, and that first bite's always a key, and we fished a lot of, Mike did in Wesley this summer. Back in the summer, we had, what was that, them colors you was throwing? We had the not the watermelon, candy, watermelon candy.
Yeah.
Called them up there one night on watermelon candy, but I've kind of stuck with the copper crawl was a good one, one time, or a couple of trips, that kind of thing, and it's just a different, just got to change up something till you get them to bite, because there's plenty of fish in that lake, and some of the weirdest color combinations that you'll ever think of will be probably the best bait you can throw. But I will tell you this, the brighter the moon, the brighter the bait.
That night I went up there with Gary there, and they was on that watermelon red glitter, and I mean they was on it heavy. And the next night we went back and
couldn't get them to bite.
Couldn't get a bite on it at all.
Well, that comes back to this the moonlight. On a dark night, I like a black bait. I mean, a black trailer, black hair, black spinner bait. That just, black just shows up better. And the brighter, the more light, and the brighter the moon gets, get on the bright colors. I mean, that's that's just been basically the standard to go by. And start out with, if it's a dark night, start out with something dark, and if it's a bright night, start out with something bright.
Yeah.
And get him, go in between the two. And that's pretty much a mainstay. I mean, it just works that way, and for us anyway, and always has. And used to another color that's been awful good for us is a purple. Used to start out. I'd put a brand new purple skirt on, and it would be a deep purple, beautiful colored purple. And I'd start out with it on a new moon, and by the time the moon got full, that thing was faded out, and I was throwing a white trailer or a yellow chunk on it, and when I started with it, it was a purple skirt and a purple chunk, and a purple trailer, and it just faded out as trips went on, and the time the moon got full, it was ready. It was ready to go. It looked this old pale looking piece of rubber, but man, them fish couldn't stay off of it. So like I said, dark night, we like to fish a dark bait. And the more moonlight you got, the brighter we start getting things.
Yeah, you can get bright, and then you can get what I call translucid. In other words, you can just almost see through it, like the watermelon and the pumpkin seed. It just gets so light colored that it gets translucid. It ain't got much color to it, but seems like that's the way them crawfish or whatever get as the moon changes, and they change colors.
Yeah. Okay, Dylan, take us to some sponsors there, and we'll get a drink of water. Hey, folks, here at Tim's Tires, there's the times that they're open. The day, that's 5 days a week. They're open from 8 to 12:30 on Saturdays. All right, folks, we're inside here in the warehouse. Just wanted to give you a quick look at all the tires and stuff they got. And here we are. There's some four-wheeler tires, lawnmower tires, just a mixture of about any kind of tire you want. So keep that in mind. Then here we get into the light truck, automobiles, that kind of thing. So just walk through here and give you quick look at what they've got in stock here. I mean, it's it's just, I don't know, man. They must be a couple of thousand tires in here right now, if not more. Sizes, shapes. You truckers, you know the word. This is the place to get your tires for your trucks. And these over here, getting a little bigger sizes, light trucks, heavier automobiles, this kind of thing. And as you can just see back through there, it's just, heck, I don't know, this building's probably about 300 feet, one end to the other, and they're wall to wall. Remember Tim's Tires, folks. That's down here on Highway 27 on your way into Harriman, and get the best deals they're going. So give them a call, price check, whatever you want to, and if you want a special tire that they might not have, you could, they'll definitely get it for you. Tim's Tires.
Okay.
Hey folks, I'm here at Reynolds Racing and Marine, 620 Ray Street here in Kingston. Got Mr. Glenn Reynolds here with us. Glenn, tell us about this beautiful bullet boat sitting here.
Okay, this is the latest deal. It's called SST. It's 21 foot long. Has a lot of key features inside. It's got three coolers, so you keep your beverages
Right.
plenty cool. got a little wider front end up front.
Uh-huh.
And it's got the recessed foot pedal for the new spot lock trolling motors that I'm going to try to sell Steve one.
Yes, sir.
And, it's a pretty silver and red.
Boy, it's beautiful. It really
Got
is.
the new 250R.
250R on that thing, folks. Man, this thing looks sharp.
That's just one boat. Of course, we got it in the background here.
Yeah.
We've got several side-by-sides.
Oh, yes. Yes.
And then...
oh, there's the big 5-seater. That's a 5-seater. Man, dadgone it,
we've
Glenn.
got a lot of side-by-sides.
Yes, sir.
And then we've got, of course, this is
Allison?
this is Allison Color Pro Series.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
It's called a Pro Elite.
Pro Elite. Okay.
And it's got, I guess here is some of the, you can get this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. Got a TV screen in the front, Glenn.
Yeah. And then
yeah.
it raises it up, it's called an E-pad.
Right.
And Allison has a patent on this, I think.
Uh-huh.
And you can raise it up where you can, if you're a tall guy, you can still see
it. Yeah, yeah.
That's sort of unique.
Uh-huh.
And then, of course, we've got the Allisons and the Bullets on this side.
Right. Oh, man. We've got the twin yellows here, don't
We got the twin yellows. One's
Yes,
yellow
sir.
and white, one's yellow and black. This one will be in Mercury's brochure. I went down and made some pictures at Joe River Lake, and it should be coming up pretty soon in the brochure.
Right, right.
And of course, it has the E-pad, it has a spot lock.
Uh-huh.
I call it Ultrex.
Right.
Now this is called a 21 RDC. It's a raised deck
Right.
wheel console,
Uh-huh.
and it's one of my favorites.
Yeah. And it's
It's one of my favorites.
It's a beautiful
Runs
boat.
good.
yes, sir.
And now it's got the new 300R on it.
Uh-huh. $300, man.
But we can mix and match any engine combination just about you want.
Yeah.
Some people wants 300, some wants 200, some wants 250s.
Yeah.
And but we're normally selling 250 and $300. You say.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So we got a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff, Glenn. Glenn, you want to mention something about the pontoon boat sitting over there?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. Got a veranda pontoon boat here. Man, that thing is beautiful.
And I guess over here we get a close-up.
Yeah.
Everybody else has got plywood bottom. This got what we call a cooling slot. Mm-hmm. It's all aluminum. It never soak up any moisture or water.
Yeah.
And probably last, no reason why it wouldn't last a lifetime or two, you know?
Yep.
And we can get up in it and...
Okay. All right, we're back. Oh, shucks, Mike. Don't forget to put that in that bag. Pink pork, right? Yeah. Mike, we got some crappie film.
Yeah.
You want to show a little of it?
Can, yes, sir.
Okay. You can tell us about the crappie, what's going on.
Yeah, Dylan, you got the crappie ready? All right, go ahead.
Okay, folks, I'm back down here at Canyon Creek again. Got a couple of dozen minnows. Talked to a couple of fellers. They said, one there said he caught a few crappie back there in the week, and that. Okay, folks, I'm back down here at Blue Springs Thursday. Check things out here. 53-degree water. Things are warming up a little bit. I'm gonna get a minute on here. Water don't look too bad as far as clarity. It could be a little cleaner, but anyway, we're gonna get our minnows on and get out here and see if we can figure out where them crappie was at. I want to apologize for the camera being messed up. I thought I was getting film there and wasn't. So anyway, hopefully we can get it down, get it right. So stick with us and remember the sponsors, and let's go fishing. Okay, folks, I got one on here. Let's see. Yeah, it's a crappie. Like before, it's them little ones. Just can't make it. Find some bigger ones than that, that's for sure. We'll put him back, see if we can get some more. I got another one. I think he's a little too little. He's kind of suspended. He's probably around 15 foot. So, throw him back. Maybe we can get another one. Yeah, that's going another little one. I mean, them little rascals we're gonna have to go through. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, that's what I thought. No more hit the bottom, that rascal done jumped on it. And they down there and they're feeding. Just find something to keep. We'll get another minute, I'll try it again. Fighter. Are we gonna make it or not? Where's the fighter? He's gonna be right at the line anyway. Oh yeah, he does just a tad over. 8 to an inch. We'll find some more of them. At least I hope so. We got another one on here. Maybe he's gonna be much, no. Same way. One of them little bitty ones. We keep trying though. Let's see. That might be a little bigger. I don't think so. Same thing. About the same thing. He's gonna be tad short. Let's see how good this one is. Don't think he's much either. He might keep. Try that, keep him. Oh yeah, he's 11 inches. Letters so long couldn't tell what they was. Yeah, 11 inches. Oh. You get him in there, go back after another. All right, come here. Maybe. He'd be close. No, like that distance. 1/16 of an inch or something. My goodness. That's another minute on. Try it again. All right. But another little bitty. Getting hard to come by. Keepers are. Come here. Yeah, there's one. That was gonna be borderline. I think he'll make it. We'll try him and see. Oh yeah. Yeah. See if we can find another one down there. I got another one. That's what I was afraid of right there. Yeah. Too little. We find another one down there. There he is. Yeah. And a striper there. Good. You got a mouthful too. Well, those are there. Let's get one to bite. Well, yeah. I thought he was going to be better than that. He's a heck of a fighter. Yeah, a heck of a fighter, I'm telling you. He hit that thing and slammed it like he weighed 10 pounds. I won't weigh 10 ounces. Try him again.
Here we go. Okay, Mike, give us a little, what's going on down there on the crappie? You've had, it's hard to catch a good one, ain't it?
It's hard to catch a good one. I think I had one that was a 15 incher, and one at about 11 inches. The other's just barely over the line there. 4 is all I caught. didn't keep. You know, it's a lot of little ones. I mean, a lot of little ones. And shoot, I was out 40 foot deep, and I on some of that structure at 15 foot or more there. But most everything I caught was 20 to 25.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And right after I caught that last one there that showed on film, I moved over to another spot there and dropped down, and there's one hit my minnow and took it off. And I fished around there a little while longer, and I said, well, I must have got my minnow, so I reeled up, and of course I had that little minnow on there, and I got another big minnow and put it on there and dropped down, and as soon as I did, boy, there was one hit that son of a gun, and I set the hook on him, and when he took off down the river. And I thought, Lord, I've got a catfish. He's just stripping that line, and I couldn't get to the camera. And he went off down through there pulling line there for at least 30 seconds or longer there. And I got the boat turned around there and going to try to see what it was, and he straightened the hook out. So I got back up there and baited up and moved back up there on that spot and dropped back down there, and
5 minutes.
wham, another one hit him. And he went the other way. He went up the river, went out through there, and I was chasing him down, had him on a little bit longer, and then he straightened the hook out. And come
Well,
back
what
in.
was it?
I don't know, but and it was a little bitty scale on that hook. Wasn't no big scale, it was a little bitty scale, wasn't no slime. So I don't think it was a drum, I don't think it was a catfish. And as small as the scale was, it couldn't have been no rockfish. But I mean,
Well, I mean,
some whoppers, whatever they were. And then I turned around and had two more do me the same way, and one of them hung up in a tree, and he come off before I could get him loose. And don't know what it was. And finally, getting pretty late, so I come on in and put it on the trailer there.
well, I don't know, Mike. That's yeah. So they just straightened your hook out.
Yeah, straightened the hook out. Sure did.
Well, I guess we might ought to ask these fellas fishing down there to be on the look for that, whatever that is that's bending all your hooks up, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, something going on. Okay. Well, we'll give you another chance, Mike, to see if you can find out what it is.
Say the water's 55, 53, different places, but now I didn't catch a fish on the channel itself. Everything was back in the creeks a little bit, or in the coves or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, we've got about 3 minutes left. Folks, if you're on the water, you know, we had a boating accident this past week over at Lower Loudon Dam. Make sure you wear your life jacket. And I've been on to Mike and on to myself also. You think nothing's going to happen to you. Here's the deal. You got your life jackets locked up in the rod locker box or in the storage box on your boat. You fall in the water. There's nothing you can get a hold of but the slick side of that fiberglass boat or what have you, and then it's the water's so dang cold, in a few minutes you can't hardly move. And so do wear your life jacket, at least lay it out there, you know, where it's reachable. Lay it in the driver's seat or on the passenger seat, on the front deck or whatever. Do be careful. God bless you all, and we'll see you next week.
Country Fresh Foods. You may not know the name, but you definitely know the taste. Our homemade fudge is shipped all over the country. Its quality is unmatched, and it's made right here in Oliver Springs. But you don't have to travel all over to enjoy it. You can get it right here at our retail store, Pamela Ann's Fudge, Candy, and Gifts. The highest quality fudge in a countless variety of flavors. And we also carry a variety of candy and unique gifts for you to enjoy. Come enjoy the taste you have loved for years at Pamela Ann's Fudge, Candy, and Gifts in Oliver Springs, a division of Country Fresh Foods.
Let's go fishing. You know it's really great. Let's go fishing. In the rivers and on the lakes. Let's go fishing. It's easy when you try. Floating on the water with good old Steve in mind. Floating on the water with